last but not least, I'm talking a lot today. If you are in the Wool Girl Embrace the Lace Club and have not gotten your package and do not want to be spoiled, so you need to just
skip ahead a minute
or two. Because I got my Wool Girl Lace Club. It's the last Embrace the Lace shipment. And my favorite part, which Leslie's kind of torn on right now, is this shawl pin. And it's not a regular... Let me flip it.
It kind of has
See,
a
it's
hook
got
on
like a
either
little
end.
hook on either end. And I think it's really cool, and I'm interested to see how it works. But I thought that was very cool. And the thing about Wool Girl Sock Club and the Loopy U Sock Club, and sock clubs in general, is a lot of times they expose me to new things that I wouldn't already see. And I had never seen this designer either, which is Jolene Tresh. And that's the pattern. It's strength, and I think it's very pretty. And then the yarn is just freaking gorgeous. And it came with flowers, which is so random. Little fake flowers, which are going to go in my trash can. If you want the fake flowers, just let me know.
Send a self-addressed stamped
Yes.
envelope.
And then there's this, which is really, really pretty.
It's hard to see in the light.
It's a cream and light pink.
Yeah, real pale
Pale
purpley
pink. And it's Serenity Lace by Zen Yarn Garden, which is really pretty. And it's 90% superwash merino and 10% cashmere, 1,200 yards of lace weight, in antique pink. So I think that's really, 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 really pretty. And then it also came, because all her clubs come with a stitch marker, this really, really pretty stitch marker. And this is my last package. So for Embrace the Lace, and in general, I'm pretty much okay with that. I liked the club as a whole, and it reopens for subscriptions in the fall. But I do knit lace, but not enough, I think, to warrant doing. And it was interesting because it was a mixture. There were 2 shawls, a cowl, another cowl. I think it was 2 cowls, maybe. Yeah, I think there were 2 cowls. One of the December packages was an extra, and that was a cowl as well. Knee-high lace stockings, which I don't know if I'll ever knit.
Yeah, I don't know that I've knit lace knee-highs, but...
a Mobius, like all sorts of different things. So it was good exposure to new patterns and new items, but I don't know if I'll do it again.
I just don't see you as much of a kit person, just because you just do your own thing whenever you want to, and you don't like to say, okay, well, this yarn's supposed to be for this pattern.
Yeah, I'm kind of meh.
Or you don't like other people deciding that for you.
I'm trying to think and look and see if I have anything else, and I don't.
So, your turn. Some of my favorite things. Like I said, this is our 5th take. So, they've changed a little bit in the 2 or 3 days.
Mine have changed, too.
So, let's see, 3 things. One is the book that I'm reading now. It's George Carlin's Last Words. It's semi-autobiographical. This guy, Tony Hendra, was, I guess, a friend of George Carlin, and they had been working together for 6 or 7 years to write down bits and pieces of George's life. And he was one of my favorite comics, along with Lewis Black. Sam Kinison is a favorite. Of course, he's been dead for a while. I'm trying to think of who else, but I don't know. I like the kind of raw, mean ones sometimes. And George
Imagine that.
Yeah, I know. Hello, me. So George was one of my favorites. I haven't gotten very far in it. You can see my little bookmarks about halfway because I'm deadline knitting for Spring Fling, so I don't read as much when I'm on a deadline. Another thing are my Moo cards, which if you're on the Spring Fling board, you might have already seen them. But since the video cast is going all right, I ordered some Moo cards with our logo. And then on the back, you probably can't see it because it doesn't focus real well, but
that's not too bad.
Contact information. And they're like little trading cards that we...
they're like mini business cards.
Yeah, we swap at the fling, so when we get home, we're like, oh, what was that girl's name? I wanted to add her as a friend on Ravelry. No, we just pull out the card so we can see what it is.
And I got some for TNNA, since I'm going to TNNA.
Because she's going to TNNA.
And if you're going to be there, you should come see me.
Yeah, so she's going with our local yarn shop, Hank of Yarn, because she works part-time there.
I'll be the 6-foot-tall blonde. Probably in the shawl.
My other last favorite thing is knitting stationery. So a couple months ago, I was looking for some knitting stationery for me because it's all about me. And I found this lady on Etsy. I couldn't find any that was already like pre-designed. I guess
that you liked.
That I liked. That's true. So I found this one lady, and her Etsy shop is Silhouette Blue, and I'll link that in the show notes. And she does a lot of just silhouettes in her art, and I commissioned her to make me this little piece of stationery, and it's blank on the inside, so you can write your notes, and it's got her logo on the back. And then I love it. I think it's perfect, and it's really inexpensive. I can't remember exactly how much it is.
You flip it over, her website's on the back.
Yeah, there you go. Silhouette Blue. Or not. There you go. Anyway, and then
we'll show you, but you won't be able to read it.
I had some made for my Loopy Spring Fling swap partner as well, with her name and information and her favorite colors as the background here. But very inexpensive. I think that for a pack of 10, I paid around between $15 and $20, and it was it's personalized with my name and my colors. And I've already paid for the commission design. So if you want to copy and get your own colors, you can. And like I said, I think it'd be
can be just like Leslie when you grow up.
Well, if somebody had already had this designed, I would have bought it. But I like it a lot, and I like to send handwritten notes when I can for thank yous. So I had these made. So that's the last of. Oh no, I've got one more. Post Crossing. I don't know how many of you know this, but again, Jessica, show me your knits. Apparently, this one is sponsored by Jessica. She had something on Facebook. It was a little status update that showed she had gotten a postcard from Taiwan or somewhere, and I thought, oh, that's cool. So I clicked through the links, and basically it's just a service where you can sign up to send and receive postcards from everywhere in the world. So my son and I are going to get a world map and stick pins in everywhere that we've gotten postcards from. So far, I've been the member for a few weeks, I think, and I've gotten postcards from Brazil. It's mirrored. I keep forgetting that. This is Norway, I think. Yeah, Norway. This is Japan. Nope, China. I'm sorry, not Japan, China. Portugal. Tea or coffee? Always tea. Coffee is.
I like coffee.
And let's see where else. Finland.
Which reminds me, if any of you have seen Spamalot, the musical,
Well,
it takes place in England. It is coming here, but they sing the song Finland, Finland, Finland. That's the country for me. But anyway, anytime I hear the word Finland, it makes me.
Yeah, whenever I think of the Orpheum, I think of Legally Blonde, the musical. So, which was
a fun one. I like that one.
So let's see. Now we're done with favorite things.
Spinning.
We're on to spinning.
Yay.
I'm going to go first, so then Laura can show me up, because she's far better of a spinner than I am.
Whatever.
So I finished the fiber that I was spinning, and again, I'm not going to mention the dyer's name just because I wasn't crazy about it. That doesn't mean it was any fault of hers. So I finished it. It was a lot of single color blocks: yellow, light green, dark green. So I applied it all to stripe.
It reminds me of sprites.
Yeah, it makes me think of lemons and limes together. So, and I Navajo plied it, so the color blocking stayed together. I
ended to show off your twist.
Yeah.
Look how perfect that is.
It's still just a tad
a little bit, but like when I Navajo ply, it's always way over.
And it was before I blocked it, and then when I blocked it, it settled out a little bit.
You set it. You set the twist.
Whatever. So. I got about 190, 900 in my dreams when I'm Lynn's M. I set the twist, and I got about 180-ish yards out of it. So I'm happy.
That's really good out of 4 ounces for a 3-ply.
Yeah.
I think that's good.
One day I will be like Lynn, and I will have a beautiful 3-ply handspun.
I think that's pretty.
So what about you?
Well, you didn't say what's up on your wheel next. Are you gonna?
I don't know. I probably won't before the fling. In fact, I can guarantee you I won't, because I'll be working on the socks. But I think after that I'll be spinning.
We're in Leslie's yarn room now. By the way, all this her hand spun. Isn't that pretty? And there's a little loopy up top, which you can actually see this time.
Yeah. Before, when we were recording, we had to fiddle with the camera. Yeah, we went and got a different camera. Never buy Best Buy's brand rocket fish. So I went back and got a Microsoft one, and it's working out pretty well. But this